Welcome to the following presentation of the Southeastern Conference on ABC.
There are college traditions, and then there's Aggieland. Texas A&M is different. The Corps Cadets, the Keepers of the Spirit, the band that never stops is the Noble Men of Kyle. And a spirit walk today that's extra spirited for a matchup with one of the best players in the country. Undefeated Mizzou has star wide receiver Luther Burden III primed, while the Aggies defender Nick Scorton is locked in for damage. From Kyle Field here in College Station, Texas, welcome to the SEC on ABC, presented by Tums Gummy Bites. College football's only matchup of ranked teams this week. Number 9 Mizzou, unbeaten 4-0. But with many feeling they haven't been at their absolute best, now today they have to be, because it's a road game at number 25 Texas A&M. Joe Tessitore and Jordan Rogers with you as Jesse Palmer's on to his other ABC duties for this week. And by the way, a happy birthday to Jesse Palmer. But Jordan, thrilled to have you with us once again. Let's talk about this Mizzou team, because they're loaded with talent. They came into the year with a lot of hype, but they struggled against Boston College and Vanderbilt. Is this the college football playoff contender we assume them to be?
No, they haven't looked like it. They haven't looked like a college football playoff team by any stretch of the imagination. But yes, I do believe they are. I think the last couple of weeks against Boston College and Vanderbilt, they played with a lot of pressure, a lot of anxiety, a lot of the outside noise about who they should be and how they should dominate teams. I think affected them. I think they've shaken that off, and we're going to see the best version of the Missouri Tigers today.
Meanwhile, Texas A&M, they have gathered momentum, 4 straight wins. They did so with a change at quarterback due to injury, and now we may get a change back at quarterback. What do we expect today?
Yeah, I think we're going to see Connor Wigman, who started week 1 against Notre Dame. He's a pure passer. He's an NFL-type talent, and that's what this Texas A&M team has been missing. The threat of the deep downfield passing attack. Marcel Reed, the true freshman, did really good in his weight in the last 3 weeks, but this is Connor Wigman, and I think we're going to see a different, more explosive Texas A&M team today.
There's Miss Rev Ma'am, as the Aggies are ready. Win today, and they would be a very impressive 3-0 in SEC games. The great roar for the 100,000-plus seat Kyle Field when we return for kickoff after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
You're watching the Dr. Pepper Championship Drive Game of the Week.
All the great pageantry here in College Station. Number 25 A&M, number 9 Mizzou. Stormy Bonantonio's in for Katie Georges with Stormy.
Well, after 3 straight weeks for Texas A&M of quarterback Connor Wigman being on the shelf, head coach Mike Elko was all smiles in pregame when he told us 15 is back in today. He said throughout the week, this was the first time that he was able to get a full week of practice under his belt since suffering that shoulder injury. He made steady progress, and having watched him in pregame warmups, he looked comfortable. He wasn't favoring that shoulder. He had the zip on the ball that Coach Elko was looking for. And I do think, guys, it is significant considering what Marcel Reed did for this team over the last 3 weeks. In a game of this magnitude, they feel Wigman, even compromise, gives them the best chance.
Yeah, Reed had 3 touchdowns last week against Arkansas, Stormy, but Connor Wigman came into the year thought of as one of the very best quarterbacks in the SEC. Look at this scene here at Kyle Field. A&M won the toss. They elected to defer. As we are underway to start this day of SEC on ABC.